Hello and welcome to Passle's first podcast in which we interview marketing leaders from different industries and ask them 5 questions. My name is Chloe Trevian and I'm the head of content marketing, and today I'm joined by Chloe Whitelock, who is the marketing manager at Recruitment. So, first of all, congratulations to you and the rest of the Pi team for recently winning the Best Recruitment Agency blog. Must be amazing. Do you have any tips for other businesses on how to create award-winning content?
Thanks. We're incredibly proud of the whole team here and everyone who creates this blog and the content, none of whom have got any previous experience in writing blogs or opinion material at all. So to have this recognised amongst some really strong competition so soon after starting to do it, it's something we're incredibly chuffed about. So in terms of tips, we found that particularly with contributors from recruiting and sales professions, communication of results of their actions and visible levels of achievement works well. Because it takes a commitment and buy-in from all of the stakeholders, it's important that it's seen to be content marketing not just for its own sake or not just a tick in a box from a marketing perspective. Everyone needs to understand the benefit of having a well-written, fully stocked blog. How it can give a competitive edge for the company as well as their own personal brands. So numbers and percentages really help if you can invest the time in producing the stats.
I completely agree. I mean, you can't really encourage people unless you can see the end result and the effect of what you're actually doing.
Totally.
So my second question is, you're in a really interesting position as someone who's been a recruiter and is now the marketing manager for Pi Recruitment. Do you think it's important for marketers to experience firsthand what they are marketing?
I had a really short stint in junior marketing at the beginning of my career, and actually for most of my recruiting career I recruited specialist exec level marketers. So I'm used to talking the lingo, but it is quite an unusual career move to make. I was lucky enough to have the moment and the opportunity to do so at a time where things needed to change from a personal perspective. But obviously I'd be the first one to advise other business owners or team managers in recruitment or any other sales-led business to look at this as a career option for maybe some of your sales team needing a change. I'm definitely no expert in marketing yet, so bear with me. I've still got a sales, numbers-led mind, but being allowed the luxury of combining that with some creative flair has been fantastic. Being in this position, I'm totally aware of, and I'm really just trying to solve some of the frustrations I had when I was consulting. I'm not alone and have total support here and help from the ops director and the MD, which is just incredibly important as well. Everyone's on board. We're really coming at this from 2 perspectives, developing a brand that everyone is proud to shout about, and then obviously creating the vehicles for them to showcase that brand to their clients and their candidates. And of course, importantly for us, actually for more employees for Pi, that's a really important part of what we're doing too. And again, very importantly, then showing the consultants and the contributors the results from what they're doing.
Do you think it's important for modern recruiters today to be marketers too?
It's a good question. I've always taught my teams when recruiting, particularly 360-degree recruiters, that you should be thinking of your desk as your own business. You need to think about all aspects of running that business. I used to use the analogy of a boutique shop. So not only are you selling your goods and services and prioritising customer experience within that, but you need to think about stock, quality, constantly appealing to your market, the finance aspects obviously, and of course the marketing within that too. So as well as the company you represent, it's as much up to you as a recruiter to think about how your business brand is represented, how you shout about what you do, to who, exactly what vehicles you're going to use to do that. And in today's market, it's particularly the digital journey of how people find or recognise your business within that too that's important.
What are your favourite tools of the trade for creating content and or using social media?
So obviously Passle has made the content blog totally possible for us.
Thank you.
Wouldn't be able to do without it. At the outset of thinking about content marketing, Sarah and I, our ops director, certainly felt like we had a total mountain to climb, and we were staring up at this huge job to do and didn't really know where to start. We met Passle. They helped us navigate and facilitate this in a totally much easier way than we had ever thought possible. So they introduced us to several things, but Google Alerts has been one of the great tools for us as well that I use every day. It delivers basically the best of the web. to inbox across however many different subjects that we want. LinkedIn, clearly one of the runaway winners for many recruiters, I should imagine, particularly for us. It's a great medium for sharing our Passle content and our content marketing, but also for creating hero content in the form of Pulse, which you can then Passle from and share from there too. And that's when we have something bigger, original to say. We also use Facebook and Twitter and make sure that we reach as much of an audience as possible, particularly kind of passive people in the market.
Yeah, completely. Okay, and finally, our theme at Passle this month is good habits. Which good habit would you say is absolutely essential for a modern recruiter?
So for this, we'd probably say just make sure you really, really keep your audience in mind. And I think for a recruiter who's used to being led by sales targets on a weekly, monthly, quarterly basis, is make sure you think about your wider audience as well, not only the people that are in your market, your current clients, your current candidates, but those that may be passing through an awareness of your brand or of what you do on a much wider scale, and think about how you might start communicating to that wider audience.
So that's it for this month's podcast. Thank you very much to Chloe for her time and sharing her wonderful insights on the recruiting world and on marketing for B2B. If you are interested in reading Pi Recruitment's award-winning blog, then head over to whatwethink.pi-recruitment.com. So that's what we think as one word. And thank you very much, and until next time, bye.